Since I watched a spy thriller today, I feel like I should do my entire review with my face hidden by this hat. Because that's what a spy would do, right? No, I won't stay hidden behind the hat, but I'll have it like half hidden. How's that? This is a new hat. I got it recently. And by recently, I mean yesterday. It's kind of preposterous. I love it. I love hats. But this is not a review of a hat, although I got many compliments of this hat on my way to the movie theater. So, what was I? Okay, so I went to see Susanna White's Our Kind of Traitor. I don't believe I've seen anything else directed by Susanna White, but this was written by Hussein Amini, who wrote The Wings of the Dove and Drive. And most recently, I believe, The Two Faces of January, which was a Patricia Highsmith adaptation. He actually directed that one. Oh, he wrote Snow White and the Huntsman. Four Feathers, which is terrible. I'm actually thinking I'm going to watch The Two Faces of January if it's still on Netflix tonight and just do a spy sort of double feature kind of thing. Or thriller or whatever. I can't remember what The Two Faces of January is about. This one is directed or based on a novel by John le Carre, who I honestly thought was dead, but apparently he's still writing novels and actually has a slight cameo in this film. And Our Kind of Traitor came out in 2010. Obviously, he's most well known for Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. And I guess 10 years ago now, oh my God, was the movie for The Constant Gardener, which I actually read that book. That's the only le Carre that I've read, and it was dense. And I own a copy of Tinker Tailor and have not read it. This is a lot and has nothing to do with the movie I saw. The movie, Our Kind of Traitor, it's I guess it's getting sort of mixed reviews because people call it by the book and it's not le Carre enough or whatever. But I thought it was a pretty great, globe-trotting spy thriller, and with everything being just preposterous and intense and like beautiful locale, and that's really all I want from this kind of movie. So I was sold. It stars Ewan McGregor as a poetry professor who's on vacation with his wife Naomie Harris, who's a barrister, and they meet Stellan Skarsgård, who is a money launderer for Russian mobsters. Naturally, that's the kind of people you meet when you're on vacation in Morocco. In doing so, he is trying to save his life because the new head of this crime family is killing everybody. And so he tries to make a deal with Ewan to bring something to England so that he's got all this intel that will help him get his family to London safely. Obviously, things go awry. That's all I'm really going to say about the plot because it's lots of twists and turns and who can you trust. Also in the film are, what's his name? Jeremy Northam, who's in it for like 2 seconds, but I love him. I will always love him because of The Net. He's so good in The Net. And Damian Lewis, who I believe is really famous for Homeland, but I never watched Homeland, so I got nothing. But he's a really beautiful looking ginger, so that's cool. And he was really good. Like he's the George Smiley type character in this. He's the MI5 head of the British intelligence, not head of intelligence, but the intelligence officer who's just sort of business as usual and sort of stoic, but trying to get shit done. And I thought he did a really good job of playing that role, and Stellan Skarsgård just sort of killed it. He was so good. Just balls to the wall, literally. Like there's full frontal. You see everything. You ever wanted to see everything on Stellan Skarsgård, you go see this movie, you will see everything. But also in it were some character actors that I thought were really great. One, I thought I had seen this guy in a movie before, but I guess I haven't. He just looked really familiar. His name is, God, it's taking forever. His name is Khalid Abdullah. He's Scottish. And honestly, I thought I'd seen him in something, but I guess he's in The Kite Runner, but I didn't see The Kite Runner, so that explains. I've probably seen trailers with him, but he's very attractive, and he was really good as like the second man in the with the government. And then also, my favorite Polish American actor. Where'd his name go? Up here. His name is Pavel something. Where'd it go? Pavel Sadja. His character in this is just blue-eyed killer, which he is blue-eyed. But he's in Under the Tuscan Sun, and he was in an episode of Agent Carter last season, or maybe it was the first season. He's a really good actor. I think he's fantastic, and he was really creepy in this, so that's good. And then there was this other Russian guy who I swore looked just like Alan Delon, but like apparently is not related, so I think maybe he's a clone or something. This film it jumps around from Morocco to back to England to Paris to Switzerland to back to countryside France, and it just goes all over the place. And I thought it was just beautifully shot. The cinematographer is gonna take me a while to scroll to. It was beautifully shot. There's some just real moments of cinematic beauty in this film. Why this is taking Anthony Dodd Mantle did the cinematography. What else has he shot? Oh, he won an Oscar. What did he shoot? Slumdog Millionaire. It's the guy who shot Slumdog Millionaire. Now that I'm thinking about it, this did have a lot of things that reminded me of that film. So there you go. And one of the editors was Tariq Anwar, who has worked on The King's Speech and American Beauty and like a ton of amazing British films. Revolutionary Road, like 8 Million Things, Sylvia, Center Stage, not a British film, but a great film. Also The Wings of the Dove. Wow, there's a lot of people that worked on The Wings of the Dove in this, working on this movie. If you haven't seen The Wings of the Dove, you should see that. That's got Helena Bonham Carter in it, and it is great. It's a Henry James adaptation. Anyways, that is our kind of Traitor. It's not like on par with the most recent Tinker Tailor, but that's okay. It's solid. It has great performances. It's beautifully shot. I really enjoyed it. There were a few moments where I was like, oh my God. And I love it when I still can watch a movie and be in awe and not know where I'm going. And this film for me, and maybe that's just because I'm bad at following spy thrillers, I don't know. This film for me had moments where I was like, what? So I quite enjoyed it. And again, it was directed by Susanna White. It should be playing pretty much a lot of places. It opened wide, or not wide, maybe like small but wide, like not super wide, like the New Independence Day, but like not in 3 theaters. It's in a handful of places. My cat just bit my hand off screen. She's crazy. This is just rambled at this point. Anyways, our kind of Traitor, Jean Le Carré. Look for a cameo from him. Ewan McGregor with super long hair, always a good sign. Strange that there was full frontal from Stellan Skarsgård and no full frontal from Ewan McGregor, who has made a career of not being shy of going full frontal. It's a little disappointed. But otherwise, I quite liked this film. Our kind of Traitor. You should go see it.